Then before I moved to Building. And the same thing happened again in Building. I meet one Nigerian guy. I said, Ross, I'm a Nigerian. He tells me, where are you from? I tell him where I'm from. He said, okay, you just leave me there. Go. I was like, this guy is Nigerian, I'm a Nigerian. No. He just asked me, where am I from? I tell him I'm from Igbo. He leave me there and go. Some of us know Moscow. Now Moscow now come carry me along. That is how I started, moving around. But I was like, this guy is a Nigerian, I'm a Nigerian. But immediately I tell him where I'm from, just leave me. So, but this is, as we are gathering like this now, everybody have heard a lot of things happening. So it's going to help, and it's a very good idea. So we support it, and we are going to move forward.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Collins. I want to put a light also on what Collins said. We don't, because of the past experience we might have had, I don't want us to transfer it to the newcomers.
Yes.
Because don't say, when I came, somebody did not accept me or somebody rejected me. That was why I will not even have time for the newcomers. Because every one of us here has his or her own experience when they entered in the new like the new timer. When my first time in Greece, I spent 3 months in the church. Because the person I had in mind that would pick me, when I called the guy is the guy, welcome to Europe, find your way. That is the last comment, and since today, we have never seen each other. And this young guy happened to be that my in-law, the husband to my elder sister, that sent this guy to Greece. But when I called him, I said, bros, hoping that someone that is very close to me, he will pick me up. When I called him, he said, where are you? I said, I'm so place. He said, it's okay. Are you in front of one Chinese restaurant? I said, yeah. He said, bros, I'm staying with a white woman. Find your way. This is Europe. So, what am I saying? We should not, because of his experience, and since then, he met the bride. He did not transfer that, aggression or aggressiveness to bride, because what somebody did to him when he came. But rather, he picked bride, he accepted bride, and he tried to fix bride in 1 or 2 things. When I came, I was in Elizabeth for like some months. Somebody now told me, there's a Nigerian in Buden. I called him. We started communicating. From there, I went to nightclub. I met Tony. From Tony, I met Babylon. These two people, they put me through. It's a very life testimony. I'm not saying it because they are here. I have told Osi about it. I have told Victor about it. People that met me when they came newly. I have told other people. So we should not, because of what people did to us, we transfer it to the newcomers. Let's have that lovely mind that when somebody, when you meet a new guy, a newcomer, a new timer, let's try to put the person through. Let's try to fix it. Even though it is not you, if it's something you cannot do alone. With this gathering, just try to make please, maybe you might be at work. You cannot leave your work at that moment. Maybe if you leave your work, it will be a very big risk, or a lot of things you got to spoil. You got to make some, okay, let me call this guy and see if this guy is free. Just wait here, somebody will come and pick you. That is the love. That is the union. Forget about whatsoever people might have done to you at the past. Let's try to help the new timer, the newcomer, and let them feel at home. Yeah, when I came to Sweden, even though the person they had in mind did not pick them, let them have it in mind that Nigerians in Luleå, they accepted me, they picked me up, they put me through. And believe me, I bet you this person will never forget it. No matter whatsoever might have come between you and the person, he or she will never forget that first experience. Thank you.
I just remember something.
I have a question.
Okay.
We said so many things about newcomers, but the truth is this: how do we identify the newcomers? Even we know ourselves, but there are other people that comes here. Like me, sometimes things will not happen here. If I were here where I am, don't go. So yeah, sometimes I don't have it. Well, it's a question, just a question. How do we identify the newcomers? It's something I want us to think about. Is it that we are going to maybe have like 2 or 3 people that goes to, I don't know anything about the camp. Is it somebody that goes there and asks for new people? So take them in and bring them in? They don't know. I don't know. I'm just asking the question.
Let me comment. The thing
Like-
is that identifying newcomers is not supposed to be anybody's job here, because once the unity starts here, the information will flow.
Yes.
It will just spread out.
It will meet
Even
people.
a Ghanaian will tell somebody, you're Nigerian.
In
your country, it's normal.
It's going to spread.
Just a question.
At least from now on, we all can welcome anyone we meet as a Nigerian, have information, you know?
Even other
Yeah.
people, if they hear about, okay, there's
That we have a union, you know? So,
you meet the Ghanaian, you say, hey, please, I'm a Nigerian. They have a Nigerian community. Wait, let me call. One person alone, if the person makes a call for one person.
of
here,
course.
it's gonna spread.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the question that
So the whole thing is about unity here first.
Yes, that's the first thing. Unity. When we have unity, every other thing is solved.
Please, I want to ask you a question. This organization of Council of Talk is very good. Everyone was there. But I want to know, this thing is only people in Luleå is doing this thing, or all the people in North? Let me.
Okay, I can answer that
That is
question.
very fast.
I will answer that question. Initially, when I wanted to, when I spoke with, I can even say I started it with Ifeanyi's house. It was me, Ifeanyi, his wife, and his brother, and Obi, yeah, from Umio, that they have this kind of, they already have it in Umio. So I said, we must also start it. So when we talked about it, we thought it's like starting from inside your own house. You understand? Where you want to start something, but you start from your house. Before, like I said, that's why I said, before you start preaching out to other countries, other people, you preach into your house people first. They understand the motto and what you are about to do. Then when we have come together, and now we have a group of Nigeria in Luleå, then we can be open to take in other people. So it's starting here. This is our first meeting in Luleå. But the idea is to make it wider. But the first meeting is because, okay, tell me now, it's not only, how many of you came from Luleå? 3 people from Luleå.
He's from PTO.
No, he's PTO, yeah. Is that PTO communion? Now, he was living here in Luleå.
But no more now.
Yeah, so, but, yeah, that's why when I did it, because I don't even know everybody. And I start with the people I know. No, I say, Moguna, they spread the news around for people here. So by the time we don't calculate ourselves here, then we can go out and be bringing more people. This is just the first meeting. There's no segregation. We're not segregating anybody. People can come Stockholm. If the thing is, at the end of the day, we have a group. Okay, we can have in Norbotten, even in Buden can have their own group, joining our group. Kalis can have their own group, joining our group. But if we say we want to join everybody at the same time, it will not work. Because now, 3 people only from Buden, 1 from PTO. We cannot gather them together. By the time we don't gather now, then we start, now these 3 will take to 3 other people. Those 3 other people will take on 3 other people. Then it will spread. But in the first meeting, I cannot gather everybody. So by the time we are moving, as time goes on, other people will join. Did I answer the question?
To add to what he said. Okay.
Yeah. I think your view, to add to your point is that, I think it should be a thing like everyone living neighboring to both to Luleå.
That's why you can come.
We are like one family.
Moment.
So for me, 18
What
of
was your question? The first meeting, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, let me matter. Let ask you. I'm sorry for interrupting. The thing is just that, just like you said, this is the first meeting, this is the first
Yeah.
it's good that everybody, so long you're Nigerian,
Yes.
no matter where you're from.
It doesn't matter.
You can
It's
attend.
down to Kiruna.
Yes, we only have the meeting here in
Luleå.
In Luleå.
You know, anyone.
Population is power.
But he make point in the question. Do you know why I said that he made point? Because this kind of a meeting, when I live in Tokyo, we have organization like this, Nigeria. Every zone, then we have one particular, we call it Nigeria, general Nigeria. But every people have their own zone. People that live in maybe Antalya, Izmir, you understand? But if they want to bring, if they want to do general meeting, maybe it's the chairman from the Izmir will come. These people will come from Antalya, these people will come from, so if they come now, they will send message to their people. Then if we want to do ending of the year party, then everybody will gather.
40. You know, like this platform is different. You know why? In maybe now in Bodin, all Nigerians are there. It's no more than 10. Maybe in PTO, it's no more than 5 or 4. Maybe you check Kiruna, maybe you check SB. All of this is just few people. What we just here's the center.
Yeah.
It's like center of excellence. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
even when I came to Bodin, I always recognize Luleå as a home. You know, so like anything you think of is always Luleå. So if anything is happening around, at least it's okay for
you. We don't need to create any.
Yeah. No, we don't need to create any other platform outside Luleå.
Okay, wait. You know, that's what he said now, like, no. Because, you know, I told you I met him some days back. And the fire he had, like, he was super excited. I think he was even more excited than some people even here in Luleå. Now, if you kill that fire in him, it will be a problem. Now, what I feel, my own idea, I feel like the few of them that are here that came, they have the passion. Now they can continue to come. They should always come. Now, at the end of the day, what you're doing is you're now training them because now we are much, so we can be able to like form this union. Now, like I said, there are few at these places he called, but for them to be coming here now, they already have ideas on how to start up in like foundation. So him now living at Budin can also like call the few Nigerians there, and they'll do what? They'll have a meeting on a different date. You know, then at the long run, we can have a general meeting when probably every 3 months, every 2 months, everybody around would come and meet. But if you want to come as a Nigerian, you are free to come. So there should be no restriction. You know, but we could have like a different list.
And that was the purpose of this first meeting. The purpose of this first meeting is to discuss our way forward. Because initially, I didn't have your contact. I didn't have their contact. I only contacted those people that I know. And that is why the purpose, when I was making this, I said the purpose is to discuss our rules and how we are going to further move on. So it wasn't that I made a certain decision that it was. So the creation of the group was because of we are just these few people that we started with.
That's why I asked the question. So actually, when I see, I have already answered me the question. So when I see
So
my
that was
people,
why
I
I
tell them, we have
answered
this kind of a thing in Luleå.
Exactly.
Because
Now,
Don't stop coming.
Definitely, we're going to include you have right numbers and start these numbers as well. So, for me, I think we need to change the chat name from Nigerians in Luleå. We can just put it like Nigerians.
Good.
Maybe a name like that attached to Nigeria, but not Nigerians in Luleå. Because now he's going to be in the group, he's living in Kiruna, this in Budi, and this in PTO.
North Bottom, yeah. We extend it to North Bottom.
Exactly. That's what is going to happen.
Yeah, but
That was the initial plan.
That is the initial plan. But I cannot.
Charity,
That's the excess. That's the excess of the meeting. Yeah, that's the excess of the meeting.
You
It's like saying you did the wrong thing. You only just want you to know that
She has meaning.
as far as we are in this area, they can't maybe tell people they can't create anything.
They know.
Let us be just one.
Yes.
If they can able to come,
Fine.
So let us just have one. If anybody is able to come,
Yes, come.
And sorry, Frank, in the beginning of the house, when I put that name, Nigerians in Luleå, Frank raised up the topic. And I told him the purpose why I put it in Luleå is because this is where we are starting from. So as now that they are going to come in because they were going to gather up at a certain amount. Then we can now generalize it. I cannot generalize it, first of all, when we are just starting here. And our first meeting, this is the deliberation I said we are going to have. What we are going to do, what we are going to name it. This is just a group name. That is not the name that is going to be forever. It's just a name just to start the thing as well. So at the end of the day, we are going to decide what name we want to give it. It doesn't even have to be Nigeria. It can be another name. It doesn't have to be Nigeria. It can be something. I'm just saying we can decide on what to give it.
Because even I actually noticed, I don't know if anybody noticed the day we did, the first time we created the group, someone actually left. I don't know if you noticed it. Someone, that was after, I think, someone else left. I think person was Luleå. Because I felt maybe it was when he saw those in Luleå.
He had not been informed.
Okay.
But because
he couldn't sleep because of the...
Hold on. Get I talk. The first person that left, he has not been informed. I heard he's not even in Luleå, but he's a Nigerian, and so I just added everybody that I know. Say, I just see your name, this person. So I put everybody's name, and maybe he got the message suddenly, and maybe
that was
Frank. So Frank was the one that left. The second person that I removed was Austin. He couldn't cope with the message. Some people never did for group before. The first time I was in the group, I don't wake up. I think this was 400 message. It got him, maybe shocked him. Some people never did for group before. I explained to him, I said in a group chat, and I said he said he doesn't want it, that he no go fit cope. I said, okay, how would you get information? He said, how he will get information. I said, are you okay? So I take you out. He said, yes. So I took that one out. So that one is, he wanted to go out, not that he walked out of the house. Yeah, so that was, I can explain those ones.
Bros, please, I want to say one thing again. And this meeting, please, I want to beg, and I beg, and I beg. Only in Nigeria, would they talk say this one Igbo, this one Hausa, this one Yoruba. Yes. No, they talk for Euro.
No.
Make that kind of a thing no happen for here. Or if it happen, I don't go follow the door.
It don't go happen. There's one I want house.
I'm making no happen. That's why they're big like this place.
Yes.
No tribalism.
No, that is the major problem now.
Yeah, but actually, we're not doing Biafra here.
No, not even. No, this Biafra.
After you finish, no, like, if you are doing Biafra, keep it at home.
No, we're not doing that
Can you put in a paper, whenever anybody want to say anything, let the person listen. So that
in the future we're going to vote for. We have the week.
Now
We're going to have the week.
Now we are going to try and apply our rules and regulations. And this is very important because that is what is going to go on this meeting. And now I've not written anything. It's an empty sheet. So we are going to ask for rules and regulation. And yes, in the rules and regulation, there are going to be what we will do and what we will not do. And there's going to be fine.
Let's start with what he says.
Before you go for it, can I say something?
Okay.
I think we should just nominate a temporary week. So that if you raise up your hand, maybe 2 or 3 people could answer, that person can point to Europe. So if you bring something.
Okay, so start with, right?
Yes.
Just a temporary one.
Temporary.
I'm not saying that person will be the real.
So who is going to
So I would like to, and I want. I will nominate
Before you speak,
Raimi.
you raise your hand.
Yes.
Babylon say he wants to.
You want to do that? Okay, okay.
Yeah, when you raise your hand, permit you.
Yeah, you don't permit me. That's good. That's good. Take hand. Sorry.
And to add to what he said, to add to what he said, I don't know.
And it starts with now.
Yes, it starts now. It starts now.
But I want to say something. When somebody is speaking,
He's talking, he's talking.
when somebody is speaking, if somebody is interrupting what he's saying,
He said there's a fan.
yeah, that's a file. It can be a file.
It's a feature. Sorry, Babylon. To what Babylon said just now, please, according to criteria, we need to think that's like in the future, not now. Because
Yeah, not today, not today. But we're just saying what we want to have.
Because now, he has the power to carry on this Victor,
I mean, in future,
Victor,
when
he has the power from this minute.
I'm coming.
He has nominated. He has
You know this meeting with alcohol, it can mess things up. Because somebody who can be high will disturb what we are saying. When you do that,
We are very right.
we have like
We are not supposed to
Yes.
drinking while we are
Don't keep here anyway.
These are the rules and regulations that we are trying to make. Can you people give us audience now? What can you do like this?
That's what I'm saying. You know this meeting with alcohol, I know what it can be.
Yes.
Someone can be high, and when you control him, you can't say
it's called
so I have the right to walk the person out.
Should we now take away alcohol from now?
No.
We've not
Next meeting.
That's the thing. That's I want to meet this thing.
To add to what God
Did
said.
my meeting?
Yes.
Yeah.
My hands have been up since. Firstly, I would still want us to. Today is the first day of the meeting, and we should also be able to do some elections. I don't know some posts. I don't know.
No,
No,
you can nominate.
I don't mean election. Sorry, appointments.
No. Can I speak?
And I feel maybe one or two appointments. I'm not calling any posts.
We are
But I
going to
feel
make rules
like an
and
appointment to be able
regulations
to
before
guide.
we begin to. I have a list of what we are going to, some things that we are going to do. We are going to have board of executives, but this is after there's going to be rules and regulation that guides these things. Because when we are going to pick our heads in this group, there you will know the rules and regulation before you accept. Now I want to take this role because anybody that gets a role is based on votes. You'll do your election, you'll do your campaign. I want to campaign to be president, or I want to campaign to be, and you are going to tell us why we should take you and accept you as our secretary,
Yes.
as our treasurer,
Yes.
as our
Vice
PRO, you that will carry the people, now you, before the information goes into the house, the person that they will talk to and say, oh, okay, we can put it into the house. But everybody will like, we'll talk anything we like. There has to be rules and regulations, and these are the things that first I want to put here, because now that we don't have rules and and that was why I wanted us to write rules and regulation first, then we start to nominate, because now we have a map that we are going to follow. The map will follow. So the whip was supposed to control when we want to start making these rules and regulations, because now when we begin the elect on what grounds? They elect for,
We can't elect anything.
what do we want elect when
Well,
we
we
don't
have to make an
have
appointment. The list of
The only two posts we can nominate right now, I think they are already doing their work, the whip and the secretary. Just for temporary listing. You understand? So by the second meeting, from there we can forge ahead to know what to do. So, yeah, for me, I don't buy your idea for me, because we can just go with only the whip post, not secretary or whatever post for now.
So
because
I'm not wait.
you don't understand.
Because
right?
I understand. Because
Let him talk. Then.
Yeah, let him
Now,
talk.
now,
Victor.
what he said.
Victor.
No, still talking. And he has, after him now.
We have to change the whip. No, you are too soft. No, it's too soft. Make I continue. Make I take. This action.
You like each other, please.
Wait, no, wait. We get more meetings to come. Like
other guys need to be here because for me, the secretary, I don't say no to just leave that one for now. Just take only the quick testing, just follow up with that. Because from time and if you get to communicate other things,
No,
please can I
after him is
correct?
no.
Let's Babylon choose. Just let
I
Babylon choose.
oppose what you said, because in this kind of organization, without no whip and secretary, I don't think we can start from anywhere. Because whatever we say in today's meeting, the secretary have to put it down. So that when we meet with the next people that came in, they can be like this was our last meeting. Whatever we said then, we start from there.
Back again to what I actually said, because now we are looking at it that okay, we have time. Procrastination definitely will be one of the biggest challenges we're going to have in this gathering. Firstly, we're not coming here every day, we're not coming here every week. You understand me? We're going to fix when we're meeting. Now, the reason why I said we should, if we're looking for not making an election, we should have a structure, bring out the names, because we don't have time. We need this thing to start kicking off immediately. Now, that was the reason why we all started from the very beginning. Everybody spoke about what he or she wanted, the expectation and everything. And we've all heard it here one by one. So yes, I know you're going to do the aim, the objective and everything, but everyone here already knows what's involved. So for you now, the house that I feel the house should list some certain offices, maybe one or two, not like much, where the senior men would hold and some senior women too would hold. I know why I'm saying it. The earlier you start from today, yeah.
Senior, what does senior mean?
The senior and my term senior means those of you that have been here long before us.
No.
But it doesn't
Hold on. I'm speaking from my own point of view.
Okay.
I'm not speaking for people. And the reason why I'm saying it is because of what the experience they've had. Experience is always key, no matter how you want to put it. Do you understand me? Then if the house say okay, they don't want this person, fine. But to me, I feel you put one or two persons, and when you do it now you're now giving that person a responsibility ASAP. But if you're saying later, trust me, it might not.
So let me contribute my own contribution to this. You're wrong there when you said senior, because you said respect.
Yeah,
Respect is reciprocal. So everybody is supposed to take each and every one of us as equal Nigerians.
Yeah, sure.
Nigeria is not better than Nigeria. Nigerians is equal. So that's to get you wrong what you said. So generally, in terms of what we're talking about, electing this, electing that, we just start to what we unify said one of the things of democracy and the election. We are just starting. Let's get to, even if you get your wife or if you get your husband, whatever you get, mutual communication in the contest. Now we get to know ourselves first. Before you start thinking about democracy, elect this, whip, secretary or what. No, let's know ourselves, get the unity first to ourselves. Then in the previous meeting to come, all this kind of talks about, okay, who will be this, who will take us. Let's talk about it. Create aims and objectives. That should be the first thing.
Aims and objectives or rules and regulations.
Both. So everything.
So that means okay, the aims and objectives in the house should be
everybody
talk about it now.
Okay.
Instead of procrastination.
That was what I said. I have not talked anything about any
you try to bring people together. I don't think if you don't do it, nobody would have done it.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, and that is what I said.
Collins. Yeah. In terms of senior man or not senior man.
No, that's just the slangs, please.
No. I was want to say,
okay, all right.
It depends on somebody that want to work.
Yeah. Because
it might be senior person or first come here, but he don't have time to take care of your job. So it depends. Any person that willing to do the job, then the person will come out. Then we will now assess the person and see if the person can do it.
No talent.
So, and Babylon, next time we start meeting, you will stay that place where our guys stay, that guy, so that you will see me.
Close to.
Yes, Babylon. No, so this thing cannot be like. No, let's just take it serious.
I can say we have secretary for now.
So.
What with the job? It's an idea,
So we can start when we are, talking. Yes, we can talk and it's
I think this meeting, I want it to be like happy meeting. Not
Yeah,
like
yeah, sure.
something serious
Like
or
the first one,
yeah,
what
just
is
let
serious?
it be like
Somebody
looking
friendly.
forward, just meeting ourselves. Just somebody can say what they want. Yeah,
Exactly.
oh no, just take something serious.
Should we forget about the rules or regulations?
No, ourselves, anyway, you know.
What is important now? Just say the day, just for me to know the day we will this meeting again. Just to know the day I'm used to be missing this meeting. All the time, this is once in a while, 2 times in a week. You can feel yourself, you can eat, just eating and be free. That's happiness. So that was just what we were so you're allowed to eat, you're allowed to do whatever you want. Like, I didn't know that. Yeah, let's enjoy. Let me see. Let life goes on. So people go with happiness. Make it look like a military meeting.
What's the
No, tranquility. I want it to be like happiness, not be serious. We are not a military. We are civilian.
Yeah, I'm not saying we are going to be meeting and conversation.